My name is Kirsten, and I grew up in a boring rural town in northwestern Ohio in the early 2000s. When I was in the 7th grade, I was trying to come to terms with my interest in women. I didn't know anyone else who was gay, and I was worried about coming out, especially to my family. What that would mean for my life, what it would mean for my future, it felt very dramatic. If there was one person I really wanted the courage to tell, it was my mom. But until then, I sought out all of the moral support and guidance I could from my favorite soap opera. October 16th, 2001. This is a secret journal, so get out before I bitch slap you. I don't have a crush on any girls, but I want to kiss a girl just to experiment. Sure, at 12 and 13, it's sick to like the same sex, but I don't care what people think. Plus, nowadays, it's not as sick as it was in the 80s. There's lesbians in TV and stuff now, even in soap operas. The soap opera I watch is called All My Children, and it has one. It has one, and she's really hot. Her name is Bianca on the show, but it's Eden in real life. I like Bianca so much. I talk a lot about Bianca to my mom. I think maybe she suspects that I'm les. I started watching All My Children because it was the soap opera that my mother watched, but it wasn't until I saw that there was a gay character that I really latched onto it. Bianca was the daughter of the matriarch of the whole show, Erica Kane. Bianca was struggling with her sexual identity. She was feeling things that she wasn't totally sure what they meant. She was also very isolated. I felt a lot like that. I didn't have anybody that I was talking with except online or in my journal. November 21st. I'm in love with Bianca Montgomery, and I'm damn proud of it. I've never met the person who plays her, Eden Regal. She might be a bitch. But on All My Children, she's a sweet, innocent, kind girl. If I would have one wish, it would be to have Eden be in love with me. We could buy tampons together. Go through periods together. Silly dream, but it makes me smile. Not the buying the tampons part, thinking of sharing my life with Eden Regal. I'm not ashamed. This is not puppy love, and it scares me. For characters on soap operas, everything's very big and dramatic, and it's life or death all the time. That's how it feels to be a teenager.
I'm gay.
Bianca's mother was very upset when she came out and didn't want her daughter to be gay.
Calm down and think this through logically.
Oh, what, Mom? I won't be gay anymore?
Stop it!
Watching Bianca's mom react so negatively pushed me back in the closet. November 26th. Ew, I saw boobs. I went to www.lesbians.com. I thought it would say ways to tell your mom you're gay. Instead, it was naked women rubbing their tits. Yuck. December 3rd. God, I'm so angry. I can either marry a guy and live a lie, or marry a girl and have a lot of people frown down on me. I don't ever want to have sex. Not with a man, at least. No man will live without sex. If I marry a guy, he'll want to have sex at least once. It's true. I was really nervous about coming out to my mom. I didn't know how she was going to react. We'd never talked about it, so my mother didn't know that there were inner demons and inner things that I was struggling with. She just thought I was dealing with being a strange fat kid. I was trying to figure out what I would say to my mom, and I'm trying to filter it through how Bianca and Erica Kane were dealing with each other. December 19th. Today on All My Children, Bianca's mom was in court at the stand, and she said, "Bianca, it breaks my heart when you say that I'm ashamed of you for being gay. I am so proud of you." She starts crying. "I don't care who you marry, man or woman. I just want you to be happy, whatever it takes." And then Bianca started crying. This episode was the first time that Bianca's mom had ever said anything positive about Bianca being gay. I had been riding the roller coaster of Bianca's life through ups and downs, and her story was like my own. And now her mother had told her exactly what I had been desperately wanting to hear from my own mom, and it made me think that maybe I could have that moment. November 20th. I finally said it. I told her. I don't know what I expected. She said it was normal. She asked me if anyone else knew. I do have to go to counseling, though. Not for being gay, but for anger or some stupid shit. I was so relieved that I'd finally told my mom. It was one of the best moments of my life to be able to come out to her and have her be so receptive. So I sat down and wrote a thank you note to the one person I thought might understand. Eden Regal, AKA Bianca Montgomery. Sure, she wasn't gay, but her fictional character was. I wrote it and I sent it off, envisioning her sitting in her dressing room reading this letter and smiling. And apparently the folks at Mortified wanted to make my 13-year-old dreams come true. So here to read my thank you letter is Eden Regal.
Dear Eden, my name is Kirsten Courtney Cromer. As I am writing this at 10:30 p.m. on December 3rd, 2001, I am thinking of you. Well, obviously, if I'm writing to you. You probably get a million letters with psychotic weirdos saying stuff like you're hot or something. This is not one of those letters. You've inspired me to say the truth to my mom. Yeah, you can guess what that means. I'm gay. You probably think I'm insane writing this to a complete stranger. I'm not. I don't think. No, I'm joking. I'm perfectly sane. I'm writing to let you know that you make a lot of difference in my life. Or Bianca does. What comes next will probably be the corniest thing you've ever heard. The Garden of Eden was supposed to be beautiful, but it has nothing on you. Kirsten, P.S., my name is pronounced like Kirsten Dunst.
Thank you. I think 13-year-old me would have absolutely passed out if I had known that I was going to be on stage one day with Eden Regal. Being able to see a gay character normalized it and made it attainable for me to live out and happy. Every child should be represented on television, whether they're handicapped, whether they're a person of color, whether they're queer identifying or transgender, because it's important to see that there are people like you that exist outside of the shadows, outside of the internet.
This concludes our mortifying look at kids and pop culture.